Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. We're live once again, and we made it in time.
Hello, everybody. First time that we're ready, or that we start on time.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a minute, sometimes 5 minutes.
Yeah. We always run a little bit late because of technical issues.
Technical shit.
So much equipment here.
Today we also had something, right? Our Wi-Fi wasn't
Yes.
working.
Unfortunately. But
We just asked them to reboot the router and it works again.
Yeah. Good
Welcome,
stuff.
everybody.
Good to see you all again. I hope everybody's well. We definitely are, because we're very excited to show you a very new product, which is the new Infinite X2.
With RGB, but today you didn't...
Well, it's not on yet, but
Okay,
we'll show that.
That's for later.
We'll show that later because first we have some stuff to take apart and to show. As you guys all know, we're as much hands-on as possible, so we like to take things apart. I will not take the full computer apart today because that's just not necessary. But
And you want to play games on it, right?
and I want to play games on it. I want to show you guys a little bit of the performance on two different games that are very popular right now. More on that later. We also have a very nice giveaway today, as you can see on this
It's always like this.
which is Steam keys once again. Should be good for almost all regions.
Yeah,
so,
MSI.com/2/insider. If you go there or on YouTube and Twitch, you can click on our Gleambot and you can participate. We will be giving them away during the live stream.
Yes.
Also, I think a few weeks ago we had an issue with some keys of Assassin's Creed. This is being fixed.
Yes.
We contacted Ubisoft and they said, oh, they should be valid. So they somehow enabled them again. We sent everybody an email. So if you got those codes and you couldn't redeem them, please try again. But you can also read your email with all the instructions there. It should work right now because we already have some positive, how do you say that? Confirmations, right?
Yes, we had some confirmations from people that tried again and they worked.
So Raaf, I see somebody saying your head is reflecting light. Maybe you need to have makeup next week.
Yeah, we need some makeup. Or the lights are too bright.
I have something for you.
A green cloth?
No? Here, you can put this as a wig.
Yes, I have hair now. Is this better, guys? There.
Yeah, that works. I don't see any reflection anymore.
Ray tracing was on, definitely, yes.
Raaf just showed me a few minutes ago. He has an app which generates AI photos of him. What's the app called?
I would need to check, but
Okay, anyway. And it generated some with a hat, but also some with hair.
Yes.
Looked really realistic. But we never know,
Didn't look good, but it looked realistic.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, you're going to see a lot of my reflection when we do, desktop streams.
Too many lights here.
Stream. So maybe we need to arrange some makeup for me because it's always like this when I'm on camera. There's nothing I can do about it.
Some lipstick.
All right, let's get to the product, I guess. As you can see, this is the very new Infinite X2. Like I said, we'll put it on later.
Oh, Merrick has a good idea. You do that, I take something.
What's that?
No, doesn't matter.
Okay, he's gonna grab something.
You can just continue.
Be careful of your audio when you walk away.
Let me know when I need to switch scene.
You can do that from there?
No, but then I'm here.
Then you're coming back, okay. Yes, okay. So, yes, today we are talking about the brand new Infinite. This is a PC that is mostly a refresh for 13th generation. And of course 40 series. So we used to have the 12th generation in the past, but Eric, I need you. You can switch scenes now.
It is December, so it's allowed, right?
Where has this been? It's not very flexible anymore.
Well, you need to make it flexible. Yeah, like that.
Right. Okay. Better, guys.
I think it is allowed.
It doesn't really fit. There. Yeah. Saying that, actually, we also have a stream coming up soon for Christmas, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Do you know the date from?
Working on a plan.
Ah, working on a plan.
Derek heard it. I unlocking the dungeon. Yeah.
Is this better, guys? Does that not blind you anymore?
This is better. There's some label over here on your head.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
So Ralph, what are we going to do with you in
I look
January?
like a leprechaun now instead of a Christmas. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
This is horrible. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, it sticks to my head too.
I have other ones.
No, it's fine.
No, with MSI logo.
Oh yeah, we have Christmas hats with
Shit,
MSI
you
logos?
continue. I need to switch to what?
Switch to the PPT, please. Right. So in the meantime, guys, I will take you a little bit through our product stack. If you can see that, yes. So as you all are very well aware, we have certain segmentation. So starting with MEG, the most high-end, MPG and MAG, going from high to low end. Some of these models will be reviewed before by my old colleague Ja. This one is more flexible. It's much better. There. That's an actual Christmas hat that works. There. So, like I was saying, so for top of the line would be MAG. Where does this Infinite fit in? Well, you all know the Trident, or the Trident and the Aegis, or Aegis.
Yeah, I think Trident X2 we showed a few weeks ago, right, already?
Yes, and we will have a live stream about that in a couple of weeks as well, because obviously there's also a refresh for that, and there's a new, complete new build, complete new system, so that will be very interesting to watch. Also some new features. It has a screen on the front, so a lot of new content for that. And then below that, the MPG, which is obviously the other Tridents, which are the more compact form factor, and the Infinite, which is now the new refresh. So this one has the best performance in the MPG lineup, with obviously, it's an ATX-K, so it's the biggest one, enhanced cooling, and an easier to upgrade design, which we'll show you later. Below that is still the Codex series and the Infinite S3. Infinite S3 is actually a lot smaller, so it actually only comes up to here. But obviously there will also be a refresh for those at some point, so we will definitely show you those as well in a separate live stream.
Yeah, so if you look at this product stack, we're now making transition from 12 gen to 13 gen.
Yes.
Some of the products you saw in last generation will not be back, and there will be some new designs, like what you see with the Trident X2. You can also say that on top, those models, the MEG models, they have more features and more higher specs. It does not mean, for example, the Infinite X2 we're going to talk today about also has a 4090 ride with a 1300K CPU. So it doesn't mean that these will not be high spec, but these will also come with more entry-level spec. For example, Infinite X2, there is also a version with a 3070, for example.
Yeah, so for now, we're just focusing on the refresh basically for Infinite. So the 40 series graphics card and the 13 gen CPU. Specifically, this one has a 4090 in it inside, and a 13900 KF processor. Yeah. So this is the I guess you could say the top of the line version. The most expensive, the most performance engaging one. So we'll be reviewing that today. Moving on. Very nice, Ralph. A little bit about the naming rule. Very short, because it's just for you guys to understand. But MEG, obviously, and MPG and MEG is obviously the segmentation, like we showed you before. And then we have the type, which is, in this case, is Infinite instead of Aegis. It basically tells you already a lot about the model. And then there's a segmentation. So is it a flagship model, or is it a different series? Is it AMD platform? It's also in the naming after that. And then the generation, obviously. So first gen, second gen.
So today we are talking about Infinite X2.
Yes, Infinite X2.
Can you decode that?
13F. Sorry?
Can you decode that, X?
It's actually MPG Infinite X2. So, hold on. So here you can see it's in the MPG class, in the middle one. So on the top line you can see now a different model, but for this Infinite it would be MPG Infinite X2, so that's the Z or the X series, So it's kind of extreme performance, and then the generation is number 2, and then after that we go to 13F, which is 13 gen CPU, obviously, and then F would be for upgradable actually. So the F stands for forward compatible. So that's also.
So Merrick is correct. Trident series no longer can fit 4000 series. Well, not the ones who are now in the market, but Nvidia will probably, no guarantees, launch more entry-level cards, and we don't know the size of that. They're not public yet. But yeah, 4090, 4080, they're beasts, they're huge, have a lot of power consumption. So that's also why we came up with a new design of Trident X2 indeed.
Yeah. Except for the Trident X2. The Trident X2 will fit 40 series cards, but the smaller Tridents obviously not. Yeah. Is that the case next to Ralph? Yes, sir. This is the Infinite X2 case. So the case hasn't actually changed much from the 12th generation, especially from the outside. The measurements are still the same, which is also our next subject. No, you can keep it there.
You can show the real case. I saw already some people were talking about it.
Yeah. So for measurements, this is 430 millimeters, give or take, with 215 here, and from top to bottom, the height is actually 490.
Now you can put your can of Coke there.
Sorry?
You have a can of Coke, right?
I do. Yeah. We should have brought the banana for scale.
Well, all bananas are always different.
Here's a can of non-branded Coke, as you can see. So yeah, it's a normal ATX case, as big as you would expect. You know, it basically is comparable with a regular case.
Yeah. People are asking, is this a case stream today? No, it's a full system.
Yes.
We also got this question many times. If we are selling the Aegis or the Trident or the case, the full systems, separately as a case, but we're not.
Yeah. So Mystic Light we will show you later, but obviously on the front of the case there is the milk glass here, which has Mystic Light. So this will
RGB.
Or RGB, sorry, which will radiate, and that also is syncable with Mystic Light, obviously. And we have, as you can see, a transparent side panel. Yeah, Eric's still there. I'm trying not to block Eric.
People know how you see the chat and how you you see yourselves.
There.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
It's better. But yeah, so the transparent side panel, which is EMI certified. So we've talked about that before, I think, in previous streams.
Yeah, we talked about this morning a bit about the side panel, because in the past, probably you guys remember, most MSI cases in the past, I should say full systems. They were like silver metal, not nicely designed. And this all had to do with the EMI test, because at that moment you always need to pass the EMI test, electromagnetic interference. If you go back to a video or a live stream we did on I think December 2019, when Michiel and me were in Taipei, you see how we tested in those big EMI chambers. A lot of antennas and stuff. It needed to pass that, and with the glass panel, that's even more difficult. But nowadays, that's all default, because a lot of full systems, I should say, come shipped with a glass side panel. Why I'm confused between cases and full systems, or not confused, but why I should make a difference. For cases, it doesn't matter, because cases you cannot EMI test them because there is no power supply inside or no system. So EMI test only has to be done by a full system. This is like a complete desktop or like a notebook.
Yep. Arsov also asked, what's the biggest difference about Trident X2 and Infinite X2? Well, let me explain to you what the Infinite X2 has first, and then I think you will figure it out, because
I think there are many differences, but one of the big differences is the display, right?
The display, the overall design, the airflow obviously is different because it's a completely different case, and yes, there's a bigger cooler in the Trident series because it's more high-end, so they have a bigger radiator, so they can cool a little bit better. So there's a lot of differences actually when it comes to like full-on spec. There's even a different motherboard in it. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So a lot of differences actually.
Come
But,
back in 2 weeks, and then we will talk
exactly.
more about.
Yes, because that would be actually
Trident.
nice to do maybe for the stream for the Trident. Is actually
Maybe you
make a
can
comparison.
also have this one here, so you can compare
Yes.
them in size, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Let me talk about the outside a little bit first, guys. Can you switch to the
If it works.
if it still works
Uh,
to the mobile cam?
oh, I need to switch it on.
There you go. Well, as you guys can see, this is the top of the case. So talking about the front I/O first, we have obviously the mic in and out. Sorry, mic and headset. And then we have 1x USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C right here, and then 2x 3.2 Gen 1.
So that's
Type-A.
10 gig and 5 gig.
Yes, sir.
I hate it internally in MSI. We are still using different notifications how you write those names. So some talk about USB 3.2 Gen 2 or X2. Some talk about USB 5 gig, 10 gig. It's confusing.
Yeah.
And now the USB org of what is it? Organization, I think, or
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, there is a council committee, whatever. They said these are the new marketing names. So which is USB 10 gig, USB 5 gig, etc. But yeah, they make it really difficult for themselves because each few years they make a
Every
big
iteration,
mess. Yeah.
yeah, there's a small difference, but same name.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit different name or just a little
But
logo
now
that
this
changed.
USB 3.2 Gen 2, that's too complex. It's just USB 10 gig or 20 gig.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, let's go back to the top of the case. You can see there's a very nice magnetic dust filter that's removable and very easy to clean.
It's also flexible, right?
It's very flexible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So that's you can almost put that in a dishwasher, I would say. I wouldn't recommend that, obviously, but
We can try one
make
time.
sure it's dry when you put it back. Going to the back I/O. I don't know if this is a nice. No, that's probably better for you guys, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot going on here. I would actually take this out. Starting from the top to the bottom, obviously the flash BIOS function, in case you wanted to flash the BIOS. Then we have two USB 2.0s, or actually, am I saying that right? No, sorry, two USB Gen 3.2 Gen 1 Type-A. And then obviously the normal port, what's the name
PS2?
again? PS2 port.
Yeah. Nowadays this is a combo port, so you can
Yes.
either put your mouse or your keyboard there. In the past it always was we had two ports, two PS2 ports. One was dedicated for mouse and one was dedicated for keyboard.
Why is this here, you ask? Well, it's one of those ports that always works.
And there are some e-sport guys who you know who.
They still use like a classic, like a.
But if we're
mechanical
realistic,
switch
it's
keyboard.
for backwards compatibility. If we're realistic, we should remove it because I recently checked the price watch or like a shop, and PS2 keyboards are very difficult to get.
Yes, they're.
And nowadays with all the fancy keyboards and controllers, you can control all the latency and all the input macro keys. So there is not really a good argument anymore. I'm sure Michiel will disagree with me, but anyway.
Michiel likes to disagree with a lot of people. Yeah, so moving on, we have HDMI 2.1 with HDR support. This goes up to 4K 60 Hertz. Next to that is a display port, which is a 1.4 port, which also goes up to 4K 60 for the internal graphics. In case you might want them or need them. I would not recommend putting your monitor here. Obviously put it in a VGA, works a lot better when you're gaming. But yeah, it's a mistake that all PC builders have made at some point, I think. Below that, another 4 USB ports, which is 2 times 3.2, and then Gen 1 and Gen 2. So basically the blue ones are Gen 2, the other ones are Gen 1. And then there's there's another USB-C, a Type-C connector, which is also obviously 3.2 Gen 2, 2 times 2, and the one next to it is also 3.2 Gen 2 Type A. Then the LAN connector, which goes up to, I don't know if you can see it, but 2.5 gigabits. And then for the antennas, obviously the connectors for the wireless LAN, in case you want it. We're all gamers, so I think we'll skip on the wireless LAN. But yeah, some people might want it if you have an inconvenience at home and you cannot. If you live in a rental house, I would imagine it will be hard to pull cables through the wall. So that would be nice to have some Wi-Fi there.
I love LAN.
You love, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Wi-Fi is it's. If there's no other option, it's Wi-Fi. But
yeah, especially in the Netherlands, there's all the servers for games, like the server data centers, are all in Amsterdam. So if you want to get like really low latency, you want the cable inside, so you get like a really low ping and the lowest latency possible. Because in Amsterdam, it's really like a big deal. It can make a big difference when the latency gets that low. But I imagine in other countries it's not that big of a deal to use Wi-Fi because you have latency as it is anyway. But yeah, anyway, moving on. The audio ports that we're all very familiar with, obviously. And below that is the VGA port with the 3x display port and 1x HDMI. This is basically a 4090.
Yeah, I think you can see that how high the GPU is.
Yes, you can actually see how high it's, like 3 racks. So it's a pretty beefy boy.
Yeah.
And obviously here the power supply with the zero fan button on top. And that's actually the back for you. I think that covers the outside of the case.
Yeah, so some people in the chat, somebody, Chatty on YouTube, is still using a PS2 keyboard. I also used it a long time. And then Microsoft released their natural USB version and I switched. I love natural keyboards.
Yeah, there's a big argument for it. I think a lot of StarCraft players use it still, right? The old school keyboards with
could be with macros
switches.
or something. 10 key rollover or macros, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to use macros in competitive StarCraft.
You're never allowed, doesn't mean it's not happening.
That's true.
Snips is saying, I hate mainboards are dropping SPDIF boards. Yeah, we hate this as well, and Michiel, or mainboard guy, let's say like that, Michiel is always fighting with HU like, I want one. Can you show the back I/O please?
Yes.
Or maybe show the mainboard. You have a separate mainboard over there, right?
Well, it's not the same board that's inside.
No, I know.
But yeah,
But you
I can show that.
Details. Yeah, so see, this is a motherboard from our motherboard team, and over here we still have the SPDIF port. But the full system PC, okay, you go to that one?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, so this is a different team and Michiel didn't fight with them. So I think, Raf, this is your fight.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, the main reason actually why Michiel is fighting about it, can you switch back to the main cam?
Yeah.
So the main reason why Michiel is fighting about it is especially for smaller systems, because I think Michiel builds a lot of small systems.
Yeah.
So for him, it's a really nice thing to have because you want those small systems right next to your TV, or some compact place where you want a compact system. You want to connect them to your soundbar. You want to connect them to your audio. So then SPDIF is ideal, obviously, because no soundbar or audio interface that I know of uses 6 times 6 times audio jack anymore.
A bit off topic question, but I really need to know, can Trident X hold a motherboard with a big heatsink like the Z690i Unify? I think the question is irrelevant because we are selling this as a full system, not as a case. So it's not that you can put well, you can always buy a full system, take everything out and put something in.
Case, yeah.
But Z690, yeah, that should fit without any problem because now we have a micro ATX motherboard inside, I think, right, Ralph, or not?
Z690.
This one, what's now inside?
It's ATX.
ATX, or
Yes.
even ATX. So yeah, mini ATX, like the one you talk about, Z690 works without problem. And there is also enough space for a big heat sink. However, this is a full system, complete with CPU, memory, operating system, etc.
Yeah, so it's ready to go. This is not just the case, guys. It's a full, you get everything that's inside. Everything that you would ever want. I think I would argue that this is, one of the most upgradable cases, or easiest to upgrade.
Yeah.
And actually, it's a nice segue for our next part. yeah, we have thumb screws. So I don't know if you can put the camera on really short again, the phone cam.
Sure.
So I just already took one out because I was a little bit too excited to take it apart and show you guys. But as you can see here, everything's done with thumb screws. So, and you will see that inside of the PC, if you want to like upgrade something really easily, you don't really need a big screwdriver anymore. You can switch back again, which I will obviously show you later. But let's open this baby up first and show you what's inside. And then,
oh, somebody's making promotion for us. Oh, he needs money.
oh,
no,
yeah.
too bad. Too bad.
Waffle needs money.
We're poor, Waffle.
Let me
And
put
we
my
already have bots.
dirty fingerprints on
It's
it.
a giveaway bot.
Oh, it's a giveaway bot.
Yeah, that's our bot.
Yeah, so maybe it's actually a good time to
How
already
hard
do a
would
giveaway.
it be to move the MSI GPU power cable headers facing towards the front?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. The MSI GPU power cable header facing towards the front.
Well, that's...
You just want the cable
I
header?
assume you're talking about the GPU, the headers on the GPU. That's probably very difficult because basically you need to have a new PCB or you need to have a small daughter board which you put on the GPU, which basically completely redesigns the GPU. At this moment, what we're using in this system is a off-the-shelf GPU, let's say like that, just the one you can buy.
Yeah.
This is which one is in here?
4090 Ventus.
Ventus, yeah. This is a Ventus. So 4090 Ventus, I think it will be difficult to get in the channel because it's mainly for system integration, but 4080 for sure you can get. So if we're going to redesign it for a custom something, that takes time, takes resources, need validation, etc. There needs to be a big enough market in order to do that. So only for our full system, this will not happen. So yeah, there needs to be a complete compatible ecosystem in the market. Let's say like that.
Yep. Also, if you mean the power cable, that's always hitting the side of the glass panel on the case. There are 90-degree connectors for it. I don't know, however, if they have those available already for the new pins.
Yeah, I saw some designs, but
yeah.
This is the tricky part. You know, there were a lot of discussion online about this power cable, and it seems there were some burning problems. I don't know how many NVIDIA got, like 50 or something, and a lawsuit. It seems, and I'm not saying it is, because I didn't follow the topic 100%, but it seems that this is caused by not having plugged in the connector 100%.
Yes.
So yeah, if you buy a full system, that of course is no issue because this is tested in the factory. And we also mount the cables really well. Ralph, do you have an example of that?
Yeah, we have. So basically, this is an early sample. So I don't think they did it here, but
we will show in 2 weeks' time, right?
Well, yeah, we will on the Trident. But we have clips here that I can show. So we have these clips.
Maybe with the...
Oh wait, yeah.
I think that's easier.
So we have these little clips here, which are basically cable clips. And what would happen inside this case, in the new version, here you can already see they attach it here, but basically what you want ideally for this cable is to run 90 degrees up or down. And in this case, I think down would be the best. And just tilt it 90 degrees and then back. So we could put a clip here, put the cable down 90 degrees, and then.
And again, this is not the final version what you see here.
Yeah.
I think for the what is it? Hey, we don't have a label here.
You can switch back again.
Yeah. I think for the Trident we have the final version,
yes.
right?
For Trident, it's definitely a final version, and it already has the clips in as well.
This one was like a puzzle for us. We take here the GPU, we take here the water cooling, etc., etc.
Yeah. This version was still on IFA. So that's actually a while ago. So that was a really early sample. So this issue wasn't really a thing back then yet. So in this case, you don't see it, but honestly, we've been running this PC for a while and we never had issues. So if you put the cable in normally, I don't really see it becoming an issue. I think it's when you tilt it like sideways really hard, and then the cable gets pulled really hard where it goes wrong. But,
yeah, so I see a question in the chat. Is there any fire hazard from 4090 power cables? I would say no. So there is, I mean, let's be honest. It's electronics. There is always a fire hazard. It all depends on how you treat it. And this is not exclusive to 4090 or 4080. This can always happen. I mean, if you go to Reddit, you probably and you Google, you search for it, you probably see a lot of 3080s, 3050s, whatever, burned down. Yeah, this happens. And yeah, now there was a lot of emphasis on the new cable. And it was always burnt at the new cable, and now it seems, again, I don't know if it's 100% true, that it's because of faulty connectors. You really need to push it deep in, that it's really tightly connected. But let's wait and see. I mean, in the coming weeks, months, there will be more information from NVIDIA. Probably Peter will know more about this.
Yeah, for sure.
When release MSI AMD new series GPUs? To be honest, I don't know. I guess not this year.
And if they did, we wouldn't be able to tell you because it's NDA.
unless it's a Gigabyte PSU, no comment. I mean, yeah, Gigabyte had this issue, and this can also happen to MSI. You know, I always say shit happens. It matters how you deal with it.
Obviously, AIO cooler, which we'll get back to in a sec. But first, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about upgradability. In here is an SSD, and you can't see it very well, but there's a easy M.2 screw. I can show you that on this motherboard that I took as an example. So Michiel might have already mentioned this, but basically when you install your SSD, it looks like this with a shield on top. The shield will not be in this specific case because it's OEM. But basically, you put in your SSD. I don't know if you can still see that. Yep. And you push it down. You make sure the plastic is out of the way, and you don't look like an idiot. And then basically this little switch here, you basically turn it on, and then it goes over the little edge, and then you're done. No screws. No screwdriver needed, that's it. So that's basically also in this case, in a specific motherboard. Yeah, like I said, we have the thumb screws in the front. There's also still a little fan for more airflow, by the way, which you could update. But there's a fan here that you can change if you want to an RGB version. And yeah, that's the filter, which we already talked about. So all in all, pretty easy to upgrade. One more feature for the motherboard. Maybe it's nice to switch to the PowerPoint for this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So one more thing to say about the motherboard is that it has PCIe 5 capability. Jesus. So that means it's future-proof. For now, VGAs don't really do much with it. But
future-proof for the coming 10 years.
Yes. So definitely also, goes into that upgradability. I can't really show everything from the inside very conveniently, so I made this picture for you. You can basically see there's 4 M.2 SSDs, which are all Gen 4. And there's also the HDD racks. And the SSD rack, which is 2.5-inch SSD rack and a 3.5-inch HDD rack. So a lot of upgradability.
Yeah, so and the 2.5 and 3.5 of course are connected via SATA to the motherboard, and M.2 SSDs PCI Express.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well probably one can be SATA, but you don't want that.
Yeah. This overview also shows you a little bit on how the cable management is in the case, which is quite good. And then because you have the 3 slots there.
I think the left one doesn't have any cables.
No, for the convenience of the picture, they took the cables out. But and you can see the RGB hub. Obviously.
Is this the default fan configuration? Yes, not this one, but the one we have on the table here. Yes.
Yeah, I can show you.
One in front, one in the back.
Here's an expanded view of the case. So you can see there's one fan in the front.
Yeah.
One in the back.
RGB fan in the back.
Yeah, and then there's the AIO cooler on the top. So that's basically all the fan. Oh, well, there's obviously a fan in your PSU as well, but yeah. That's all the airflow that you need for this case. Right.
Yeah, snips. What we already said. We have an engineering sample here. We put it as a puzzle together ourselves. So the position could indeed be different.
Yeah. Right. Moving on.
No, this is not the final product.
No, this is not the final product.
We never get final products. Well, rarely.
Rarely. For the Trident we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
so
yeah.
that's going to be a very nice one. So yeah, high speed transfer speed, which obviously is just to show you what actual generation ports we have. So 1x setup PCI Express Gen 4, ×4 combo, and then 1x PCI Gen 3, and then 2x PCI Gen 4 ×4 as well. PCIe Gen 4 ×4.
Ralph, maybe I'm going to do a giveaway. Is that something?
Yes, we are half an hour in, so that's actually good timing.
Yeah.
Very sure. Yeah.
Can you already connect the PC powered on or too early?
I think I can. Yeah.
Winners. Well, there will be winners and losers. I do too. I can do two. Nobody here checking me.
Yeah, we're already half an hour in, so maybe do 3.
Nah. Oh, I like this. First 2 winners, both with a loyalty bonus. If you go to MSI.com or MSI.com/2/insider or on YouTube and Twitch, you can click on our Gleam, it's Gleam, or Gleam bot, or spam bot. And you can still participate. First 2 winners, it's Hi with a smiley, and the other winner is Wes S. Both with loyalty bonus. Thank you guys.
There you go.
Go back to the chat.
GG. Did not follow that, but yeah, let's talk about the inside a little bit more first before we move on to actual gameplay and stuff. But at least now you can see what the RGB looks like. So you can see here the RGB in the front. It's the only RGB in the front, and then there's RGB inside, obviously.
We can make it a bit darker, but I am looking for the remote.
Ah,
Where did we put it?
I can show with this camera maybe, but yeah.
Probably this is a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first stupid idea, right?
Green screen might not like it.
No, it's doable, right?
I really feel like Santa now, though, in the dark. You know, sneaking
Yeah,
in somebody's house.
It's a bit dark.
Yeah, and the green screen doesn't work.
Now it works.
Now it works, yeah.
But this one, it doesn't work. That's strange, right?
Nope. Yeah, there you go. It's just not enough light.
I'm going to switch them back on.
Yeah, we have a lot of lights in the studio, guys.
Too many.
Yeah.
40. Yeah, adjusting the lights.
Alrighty. Let me see if I can
Still
get
looks
an
dark.
image here.
Maybe I should put this one on. Okay, it's better. Uh-oh.
So yeah, the vent is actually not lighting up with RGB because it's a Ventus, so there's no RGB on the Ventus. So that's
Yes,
one,
Wes S, you are a winner. Or probably there is another Wes S, so wait for the email. Congrats.
Let me log into my account.
Can
So
I
yeah, if you
already
can
show the
switch to the
capture or what do you want to show?
To the PPT, please.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So inside, in this case, well, we have 2 specific SKUs, but we will show you that near the end and with the pricing as well. But this specific version is a 13 Gen, which is an i9. So it's 13900 KF in this case, which is 24 cores and 32 threads, which is the 8 performance cores and 16 efficiency cores, in case you were wondering. The AIO is 240 millimeter. Like I said, on the Trident will be a 280, so that will be a little bit bigger, but for this case should be definitely more than enough. The CPU already gets hot as it is anyway, so yeah, you do need water cooling for this. I do recommend it, at least.
Yeah.
And a 40 series graphic card. So we have one SKU coming with 4080 in Europe, and one SKU with 4090. In this case, it's a 4090 Ventus. Always Ventus inside. So no Gaming X for this Infinite. Always Ventus. There's also a VGA bracket inside. It's very hard to show, but it will basically prevent sagging for the video card. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before, or seen this before in our older systems, but it's been here since the 20th generation already, I think. Do you know, Eric, from the top of your head?
Sorry? Yes.
How long we've had the VGA holder already?
Yeah, indeed, 20.
20 series. That's when the cards really got heavy.
Yeah.
It also has a ATX 3.0 power supply, so it's ready for that new NVIDIA series, obviously with the 16-pin connector, and it's also has more power excursion than other power supplies. Not much more to tell you about that, to be honest. It just has more power in a smaller cable, which is very nice. Then DDR5. So obviously faster than DDR4. We've already dedicated streams to this. So this case is upgradable until 128. So the standard SKU, the most high-end SKU, comes with 64 gigabits in Europe, which is the 4090 and the i9, and then the 64 gigabits. But you can still upgrade it because it's dual channel setup out of the box, and then you can choose to add actually two more DIMMs if you wanted to, and upgrade it to 128.
I still see a lot of people in chat. This is not a case, this is a full system. So yes, 4080 Supreme X will fit. Another question, Bailal, when do the MSI 3080 Ti's restock? I don't know, but I would say not so soon anymore, not so fast anymore, because I'm not going to say it's end of life, but because I don't know, but it makes sense that NVIDIA says we kill the high end of previous generation. Because we introduced a new generation.
Yeah, and they're focusing their resources on on their demand on 40 series, I think, for now. So that's actually very reasonable. Then again, Silent Storm cooling. We've heard about this before. This specific version is Silent Storm 2. Basically, what it tells you is that it has two separate chambers. So two separate chambers for airflow. It's separated. So the GPU and CPU is separated from the PSU, so they won't heat each other up, which is also a very nice feature. That's also built in most of our cases now. Or not
full
cases,
systems,
but
don't say cases.
Full systems, sorry.
You are confusing me.
Yes. All right, let's plug this in, see if it still captures. There you go. Then, moving on, I think that covers the hardware.
We go to the capture?
Sorry?
We go to the capture?
Yes, because we have some stuff to show you guys. This package also comes with a lot of software, obviously. And one piece of that software is MSI Center. If it's working. PC just booted, so it's a little bit slow, but there you go. So MSI Center, let me start out with the normal. Here is to hardware your monitor, but also has some extra new features, which are very nice. You can MSI Center pretty much does everything for you. So it's also a hub for your RGB. You can monitor your hardware. The Mystic Light controls are in here, and there's fan tools where you can put different fan profiles in. Game highlights even, so you can capture some of your highlights from your game very easily with like a short hotkey. And then there's a smart priority, which gives LAN priority or hardware priority to certain processes. Or I haven't added any now, but you can, for example, if you work with Adobe a lot, you can give that priority, and then most of the resources of the PC will go to that. Very nice feature. MSI recovery is also very nice.
Especially when you have a full system. Most people who buy a full system, they're not that tech savvy, so they don't know how to install a PC or how to configure everything. So with a full system, you can easily make a backup. Normally there is a hidden how do you call that, partition for recovery. So you can easily reboot, restore,
repair
your PC indeed to the default configuration.
Yeah, like I said, Mystic Light controls, as you can see, are in here as well for my also for my keyboard and other things that I have attached. LAN manager, which is also very nice. I can also give LAN priority to certain processes.
What version of MSI Center is this, please? This is the latest version because I saw Ralph updating it yesterday. Or not?
Yeah, it also checks always up to date, so it's always up to date. But this is version 1.0.65.0.
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time because we hated the MSI software, Dragon Center. It had a lot of problems. I'm not saying, of course, this one is perfect, but we made a lot of steps into a more modular version, which doesn't take as much memory. It's customizable. If you don't like a feature or you don't like a module, you don't need it. You just uninstall it, so it doesn't take hard disk or memory. Hard disk space or memory space. So yeah, you can customize a lot more. It's a lot more flexible.
Yeah, another app that MSI
I see a lot of people talking about lag. Let me check again. This is only on Twitch. So Twitch has some issues today.
Oh yeah.
Because I just checked the YouTube stream, no issues there. Just continue, Ralph. They're not here anymore, so.
Oei. Alrighty.
And we're back.
Yeah, so moving on, we also have, I just rebooted it, so I need to start it up. MSI.
So I had a question in the chat, let me see, no, not Tom. Well, let me handle two questions. First of all, are we planning to add Afterburner to MSI Center? No, it's not possible. Not possible, it's very difficult. MSI Afterburner is made by a third party. Not by our own software team, so there are two different software teams, so it's very difficult to tell them, hey guys, you need to work together, it needs to work without any problems. So I suggest, let's leave Afterburner as a separate tool. And then I scroll up a little bit, what was the other question? Will MSI, from on Twitch, will MSI Center work on a 10th gen laptop model? I don't know. It is possible because when we had first Dragon Center, then we created MSI Center, and at that moment, of course, you always make MSI Center compatible with the latest hardware, what's coming up. At one moment, we also said, okay, we need to look at the generations before that. So we need to go a little bit in the history and make it compatible with some other chipsets, some other GPUs, and some other, or older, I should say, laptops. To be honest, I'm not a notebook guy, so I don't know the details over there. We for sure covered at that moment some older models, and it's possible that the 10 gen will work. But how to check this? Go to MSI.com, go to the product page, downloads, and if MSI Center is there, it will work. If Dragon Center is there, it will not work. Well, then you have Dragon Center. Ralph?
Yes. So moving on to the MSI App Player, which is also something I think we've talked about in the past, but something that we do want to highlight that's standard on this system. Basically, I don't know if you remember BlueStacks, but BlueStacks used to be an emulator app, which means you can play mobile games, or you can have like a fake mobile phone screen on your PC. So basically, you can play anything like you see here. There's some games here, but anything from the Google Play Store or even Android Store at some point, like Clash Royale, very popular mobile game, Candy Crush, anything you'd like, you can play on here as well, which is very nice. It also has a console mode.
It's downloading. It was downloading something.
Is it?
Yeah, it was.
It also has console mode and up to 240 FPS refresh rates, which is nice. And you can also simultaneously run multiple instances. So that's also, I don't know how to show you that, to be honest, because I don't have any of these games and I'm not signed in. But you just have to trust me on it. It works very well. BlueStacks was already a very good app, and
this is basically BlueStacks with some added features like high refresh rates. Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. Some very nice features indeed.
I also use it myself sometimes. Just have Android on in Windows, basically. Not everything works,
Yeah.
and especially in Asia.
Not all apps work with it,
No.
but most do. And most games do. Most popular big gaming apps.
Especially in Asia, you know, with on mobile you're limited to either controller or something, or with this game you can run with this app you can run multiple instances. So yeah.
For sure. Very good app. Can you switch to PPT, please?
Oh yeah.
Because here we have a little bit of a summary for you. Yeah, feel free to screenshot this if you want. But this is basically what we've talked about today. So, you know, once again, Intel Core i9 with 40 series graphics card, up to 1000 watts PSU with ATX 3.0 support. Silent Storm Cooling 2, a 240mm AIO cooler, easy M.2 clips, so easy to upgrade design, toolless design, and you know, separate dust filter, which is removable. A lot of free slots as well for SSDs. Up to 64GB RAM, it says here, but actually up to 128 upgradable. Transparent side panel, Mystic Light, Gen 4 SSDs, except for one slot. And then MSI Center we just talked about, and the app player, and Type-C connectors up to 20 gigabits per second transfer speeds.
Aussie Crypto. Yeah, Aussie Crypto on YouTube is asking, is there a problem with PCI Express 5 tech? No. It's very fast. Well, the problem, I mean, let's split this up, PCI Express 5. First of all, we have the PCI Express 5 VJ cards, or not the VJ cards, but the PCI Express slot. Well, there are no GPUs for it, so you will not benefit. Even if there are GPUs, probably the benefit will be quite small. Then we have PCI Express 5 SSDs. So this model has PCI Express 5 VJ connector, let's say
slot,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't have PCI Express 5 SSDs, and the SSDs are also postponed. And in the beginning, they will be very, very expensive. So I saw Phison, they postponed it. To be honest, I didn't follow the news, or I didn't check with our R&D when they will come on the market. But once they're on the market, of course, we will probably also offer one SKU in the lineup, which will have that in the beginning, because they're very expensive. And then, you know, slowly, step by step, more and more SKUs will get PCI Express Gen 5 SSDs.
Yeah, desktop's role is a little bit later, right?
Yeah. And no 128 DDR5 RAM kits. Well, this is all step by step. I think we offer these configurations with 64 gig only. In the creator desktops, probably we also have 128. That's where memory matters. For gaming, you know, to be honest, personally, and sometimes I don't want to say argue, but I have discussions. That's maybe the same. Anyway, I have discussions with HU. I think 64 gig is too much, personally. I think for gaming, and this is a gaming PC, 32 is more than enough. Okay, if you're a creator, content creator, you want more memory, so there are people who play games and who also use the PC for their job. But if you're really content creator, depending on the app, what you use, if it's really memory intense, then yeah, the more memory, the better.
DDR5 memory is so fast that it will maybe even bottleneck faster on your GPU than it will on DDR5 actually. Ruud actually emphasized that.
And these are no SKUs. We also have some configurations. Can you maybe go to the next slide?
Yes, sir. Oh, wrong PC.
Yeah, so these are the configurations, and yeah, when I saw the pricing, I was like, oh my god. But then you go back, okay. So we have two SKUs. These are the SKUs, I think, the configurations we are selling in Europe. That's why the pricing in euro. But for sure, we have comparable configurations in other countries. Normally, we have one configuration with a 4090 and a 3900 KF, and we have one configuration with a 4080 and 3700 KF. Memory also differs in these. SSD is the same, power supply is the same, because we also need to think about upgradability for the future. So in case in the future you want to put a 1590 in, if it fits physically, then you can put you ready for the future. I wonder whatever happened to Gal Twin Fan lol. I don't know, Twin Fan, what you're
I've never
talking
heard
about.
of
Aussie Crypto. Unreal Editor, yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show some benchmarks, Ralph?
Yes, so let's boot up some games, see how it performs. I took the
Can you maybe
liberty-
first fix audio? Then I will do a giveaway.
Yeah. That's very easy, actually.
I will do a giveaway. That's good. 2 again. Yeah, 2. 2. Draw.
Oh, 1 second. I have to plug in my headset, so I also have audio. And then we
2
have
next
to-
winners. First, nickname, Bittersweet 84. Congrats. And the second winner is High Demon 79. 79. I'm always confused between Dutch and English, the numbers. Remember, like this morning?
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's the other way around. Anyway, 79.
Oh,
It's 97. In English.
which one?
This one, it's 97, right?
79.
It's 79.
Yeah.
Oh, then I did, okay. Yeah, anyway. Confused like hell. 84 and 79. Okay. Congrats. Back to the chat. Ralph, should we check audio?
Should be already working.
Detailed capture. I don't see any audio.
There is no audio right now.
Can you
so-
maybe, maybe, oh, you're going to, I like this game.
So I took the liberty to pick Warzone. One thing I still need to boot is Afterburner, so you guys can also see the FPS, if it works. Hold on,
Yeah,
1 second.
I see audio.
Yeah, it should be working.
Neymar.
Already tested it just now.
Heeft Afterburner as well?
Afterburner. There you go. There you go. That's for the audio. So, yeah, let's just drop into a game real quick. I'm not gonna play the whole game out, I don't think, but I'll play a little bit so you can actually see what the performance does. Actually, let me just play Shoot House
What,
and start a match.
is this your account or my account?
This is my account.
Oh, so you're leveling yourself during working hours.
Yeah, this is only from work. No, I'm serious. No, actually, I played one night.
You're level 19,
Yeah.
just during working office hours.
Yeah, level 27.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah,
Level
sorry,
20.
those are your friends.
27. I did have XP boosts on though
Okay.
when I was playing with you guys. But we played during the live stream, so
Yeah,
that's all from
impressive. Shoot house.
me. Yeah. Oh, I have to put my headset on top of my Christmas hat.
I
It's gonna
play it
get-
in the evening sometimes.
You do?
Yeah, I like it.
It's a fun game for sure. Yeah.
DMZ is nice. Shootout is nice.
Oh man, that DPI. Okay.
Click on the mouse and it's
Luckily
fixed.
we have a switch for that. All right, let me try and put my game face
Ooh,
on.
shield guy.
Domination. Securing
But as you
Alpha.
can see, the FPS is really high in the.
Kill him.
Oh, snipers! Already saw two players. Let's be faster.
So what resolution are you playing and what settings?
4040p, and I will show you in a sec. Let me actually show you the graphic settings. Oh yeah, it's on the 4K 60 now, but it's 1440p with a high refresh rate. But the refresh rate is not really relevant because the FPS is more relevant. But yeah, VSync off, and I'm playing actually on normal settings right now.
Securing Charlie.
So DLSS is on, very important to have that on because obviously DLSS gives you more frame rate.
I think you're dead by now, but
I don't think so, actually. Let me put it on. Now I'm dead.
We're losing Charlie.
I think apply settings.
Taking the lead.
Oh, I'm still alive. I can hear people walking.
what? They didn't see you.
Nope.
It's pistol. Oh.
Yeah, I tried to hit him, but he was too far away. That was funny though.
Yeah, indeed. I'm never that lucky.
Maybe because I haven't played that much.
On the cap.
Oh.
Two objectives secure. The enemy took Charlie.
Yeah, I haven't played this game much, so I don't have the good guns.
We're taking Charlie.
and I'm just not.
There are
very
no
at
good
Call of
guns.
Duty.
It's about skill.
Objective Bravo.
Okay, let me focus a little bit then. There's a
Behind
guy
you.
there for sure.
Charlie secure.
That wasn't my own flash, by the way. But I got
Looked
flash
like
from-
it.
I'm using stunts, not flashes, I don't think.
Enemy securing Charlie.
Fucking riot shield.
The enemy took Alpha. We're taking Bravo.
There you go.
Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
Ah!
Almost.
Almost. He decided to hit me instead.
Okay, so you now switch your high settings, right? And you get with DLSS.
It's on ultra right now.
Okay, ultra,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So you get 240 FPS, 230, 240 FPS. This with NVIDIA DLSS. And to be honest, I still don't know if this is DLSS 2 or 3.
It doesn't say that in the
No,
game.
and,
So,
and
I'm
I
actually
think
not sure.
NVIDIA announced that this game would support DLSS 3,
Yes.
but no details on when and what. Modern Warfare DLSS 3. Maybe it's already DLSS 3.
Okay, let me switch to a Warzone game. Maybe that's more representative of what most people play. If I kill this guy.
We're losing Bravo.
Ah,
UAV online.
I guess not. All right, let me leave this game and drop into the Warzone game because the FPS goes a little bit lower there, I think. Do we have time for that? Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
sure, jump
More
into
than
it.
enough. How do I switch again? Here, Battle Royale. I love you, MSI. Well, we love you too, Web.
Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty.
Are you searching for your level?
No. For my level?
Oh, you're checking what DLSS it is.
Yeah, indeed, I was.
Yeah, the menu will have a little bit low FPS because it's capped in the menus. So I think you can uncap it, but why would you? You don't need more than 120 in the menus anyway. But yeah, let me double check if the settings are on ultra. Graphics, quality. Oh. So ultra with DLSS, yes. Oh, nice audio.
Is it too loud? Let me know.
No, that's just a random guy that has his audio on through the microphone.
Yeah, Neil is saying Warzone is a good indicator, you don't need ultra settings. Yeah, we know, but we just want to show you what it can do.
Well, what settings would you like to see, Neil?
I normally at home, I always play ultra, I like the graphics, but yeah, once you're fighting, you don't have time to look at it.
That's the thing. I mean, if you buy an expensive PC like this, then you want everything to be on ultra.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah, he's fixing it at the 165 for his monitor.
Jesus.
I only played Warzone during my live stream. So at home I play DMZ and then Shoot House.
I can hear all the sounds from this guy.
Oh, just go to the top of the menu.
What menu?
Yeah, right side. Yeah, mute all. Top X.
Oh, thank God.
Training is over.
Whew.
Time to see what you have learned.
All right.
You're solo,
This is quads.
so they end up with a noob.
Yes. They're unlucky. So yeah, let me know what settings you would like to see.
This is 4090. What's inside the
Yes.
system?
That was the real COD experience, Tommy. Ear rape all the way. You want to see DLSS off, Ian? Native? Okay, we'll do that in a sec. Let me get into a place with a lot of buildings first so you can see the FPS, because I think it drops there initially. It's a good indicator.
So you're already abandoning your team?
Yes.
They will be happy.
I don't care. It's a demonstration.
Oh, there was your shadow. I thought it was another guy. Okay.
Target set up. Get to
Oh,
work.
there's nothing in the inside. Okay. Hello. Oh, this field of view is so much smaller than my what I'm used to. It's like console field of view right now. So I'm gaming on the Ultra right at home, and yeah, it's very different.
You need a decent
What do you
weapon.
What do you play games on actually, Eric?
Oh, I have
Monitor-wise.
3 monitors.
3.
Yeah. So I have a 4K monitor, an old 1080p, and I have a G-Sync 4040p monitor, and that's on what I play. But yeah, I'm not really sensitive for the G-Sync stuff. I have
like
one.
the G-Sync, but yeah. Why not, Eric?
Why I'm not sensitive to
Yeah.
that? I don't know.
You don't like to have G-Sync?
Yeah, I have it, but it's not like I
Need it.
I see a big difference. Let's say like that.
Yeah.
But then again, I really didn't play on a long time on 60 FPS. So
Okay, let me switch my graphics to native. What is native? Off. Native.
oh,
There.
and it drops to 60 FPS. No.
No, it's actually still quite good.
Yeah, the 4090 is a beast.
It is, it really is. Oh. I think I'm gonna need to help my teammates.
Were you already down?
No? One of my teammates is. Oh, he timed out. I only have one left, so who's the toxic one now? They all left the game.
Yeah, we cannot see that.
They
It's
all
covered
left the
by
game.
overlays.
Yeah, you can see it on the bottom left. Everybody just left.
Yeah, but it's covered.
Ah, yeah, I see. You're on top of that. But yeah, so I'm alone now in the quads. Very nice. And you were afraid I was going to be the noob.
Well, I
am.
know you know how to do this.
I'm still a noob. I'm going to run into 4 people in a sec and just be dead. But yeah. It's okay. It's a little demonstration. Still 150 without DLSS. That's quite good actually. Oh,
Self-revive?
it's not too bad. What is that? Do I have money? No. Almost no money.
What do you want to buy? Your loadout?
Don't need that. How do I play it again? There you go.
G or something, or F.
UAV in the area. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Strongholds located.
One, yeah, I
Targets
saw
are
him.
marked
Yeah.
under attack map. Gas is inbound.
I don't
That's-
know what
that's
that
your
is.
dummy.
Oh, that's a decoy.
Oh, you did well, you did well.
I was out of ammo. Very great.
Almost killed by the dummy.
You're up next.
I still need to get used to the time to kill in Warzone every time.
Higher.
Yeah, it's really high, really high. You need like a full clip to kill one person. Anyway, I think that
Especially
shows
if he
enough.
has 3 shields or something.
I think we can also show a little bit of Fortnite, which I'm even worse at.
Yeah, I told Rafa maybe install Fortnite. Fortnite just had a big update with Unreal Engine 5.1, and
Yes.
yeah, it looks awesome. I play quite a lot of Fortnite. That's not because, well, I like the game as well, but not because it's my. I mean, I prefer.
It's your
Call of-
sons that play it mostly.
Yeah,
right?
my son. I have 2 sons. They're both playing it, and my youngest son, he's 7. He has like a battle pass or something, and then I need to do all the assignments because he cannot read English, and he wants to have all those skins. So, towards the end of the season, can you play for me? I'm happy to do that.
Daddy, can you do this mission for
Yeah.
me? My girlfriend does the same with the Nintendo Switch. My girlfriend's not a gamer, and I just give her a Nintendo, and then she plays Kirby or something on it, so something really easy and childish, and then I still have to do her missions for her. Close.
Web is asking when is MSI OLED monitor coming out. I think that will be Q1 next year. Soon it will be CES. Let me check when CES is this year. Normally it's like 4th, 5th or something of January. It's always the 1st or the 2nd week. CES 2022. No shit. Okay, let's take next year. That is this year on the 5th of January to the until the 8th of January. So it's already the first week. When will we be live? So we have a live stream on the 28th and the 4th, but on the 4th we have a different topic. Still NDA, so cannot talk about it. But Michiel will be here, so you know what it's about. And I'm not sure if we then move our CES live stream to the 11th. So Ralph, maybe we need to ask a sample of this OLED monitor.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, would be nice.
At home. That I can test it during Christmas and you have it here 1 hour during the live stream. Yeah, but you see Fortnite, it looks awesome. It got an update in the past already with RTX ray tracing. You have ray tracing on? Or
I think it should be on. Let me double check. Ray tracing.
Yeah, you see that global illumination and reflections are both lumen epic. So this is part of the 5.0 engine.
Ray tracing is on right now.
Yeah. So it has really a lot of details, a lot of, well, there's no sun at this moment. 4090 is in this card. E9K is asking, are you guys releasing the 7900 series next week, the AMD GPUs? To be honest, I don't know, but I don't think so, because I asked Peter to look for more info, and he still does not have a sample. So next week we're not going to live stream about the GPU. We're going to have a live stream we already want to do a long time. It will be an interesting one about power saving. I think all the recent GPUs, CPUs, you can save a lot of power by undervolting, underclocking, or using other tricks. And Ruud, he did a long time testing on both GPU, CPU and notebooks, and he will hopefully show you the results. So we're trying to show you how to efficiently do that. And of course, it's not like click this and it will work at you. For sure, Ruud has some solution which will work for most people, but if you want to get the most out of it, it's trial and error and fine-tuning it manually. That always costs a lot of time, and it also means that you have to, it depends on your own configuration and situation, because if you have a entry-level system which doesn't generate a lot of heat, but it's 60 degrees outside, well, that never happens, 50 degrees outside, it's a different situation than you have a low-end system, or let's say a high-end system and it's 12 degrees outside. It depends on your hardware, it depends on the BIOS, the settings.
What is this on the minimap?
Oh, Aussie Crypto. He's from Sydney, Australia. He needs to go to bed. Thanks for joining. Have a good night.
What is this? Buy? Oh, you can buy something.
You can buy a shotgun or you can buy a friend. Depends. You don't need friends.
I dropped my weapon.
Oh, we cannot see what you have, so... there is a chest.
A chest?
Yeah, behind the rock.
Oh yeah.
Shield. That the blue one is shield. Oh yeah, first do the small ones. You have 3 probably.
I don't need anything else, right?
No. Take the small one. No. Exit. Yeah, take the small one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, first do it 3 times. Take it. Eat it. Swallow it. No. Take it. Consume it.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
It works.
Small shield amount limit reach, it said.
Oh, okay, then take the big one. And yeah, sorry, I cannot. I need to hide myself. Like this, yeah, sorry. My bad.
No, come on, open.
Take the gold. You don't need medkit, that's for endgame.
Oh, okay. Just a weapon then. Any more cases here?
Mythspal, why are you ignoring me? I don't see your question. Sorry.
Is this a good gun?
Oh, when is Infinite X2 releasing in USA and how much? We already talked about pricing. That depends on the configuration. At this moment, I only know for Europe there are two configurations, one with a 4090 and 3900 KF, and one with a 4080 and a 13700 KF. Yeah, it should be soon available in maybe it's already available in the USA. Let me check if I can see that here.
Oh, I do want the sniper. I do have the sniper. Never mind. What is the number if I press 7? What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's something new this season. I didn't play it yet, so probably you can have some perks. Vehicles you inside do not consume. Yeah, so it's some perks.
Another reality augmentation is available. Make sure to try out every augmentation.
Ooh, you're leveling up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going to check US website.
What's this blue stuff? Choke splash. Ah, okay.
I'm sorry, at this moment I don't see the Infinite X2 on the US website. So I don't have any info for you. Can I give any info about 40 series laptops? No, I don't know anything about it, but yeah, it's probably a matter of time before they will be here. Because I think Intel is also, I mean 13th gen, I think it didn't release for mobile yet, or maybe some they have a lot of different mobile CPUs for some series. And indeed 40 series for mobile isn't here as well, so that's a matter of time. But don't know when. Or any info. We got sniped, but you see all the detail in. Oh, what was that? Oh,
there you go.
Below you.
I was looking for people, but
Oh, he found you.
yeah, he's shooting up. I'm not.
Nice. He's dead. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, you saw it. 150 also saw enemies.
Where is he at? I don't see him.
And one from the right side. You just
Yeah,
got
somewhere
attacked.
there, right? Over there.
Yeah, indeed. 150 was somebody, and just on the right side, I think below, he's looting the other one, which you just killed probably. Not?
Are you sure?
That's, oh no. Oh, that's my problem in Fortnite. I don't know how to build. But recently they also have the no build.
I don't have grenades or anything like that,
Yeah,
right?
just snipe him. Whoa. Statement. Yeah, nice. Ah, that hurt. Push him, other weapon. Nice.
There you go. Oh yeah, the hammer.
Cannot shoot with that.
I want his materials.
Can you maybe hide and go to settings?
You have augmentations available. Select the one you want to get
Settings?
started.
Yeah, hold on. Oh wait, the zone is coming.
Oh, then yeah, move.
Hold on, 1 sec.
But I see 120 FPS.
Sniping is not going so well, is it?
It's a matter of getting used to it. I like sniping in Modern Warfare. Not in this game.
Hey, more materials. Nice. Did I never take damage from the last guy? Was he like...
Bow?
What does that do?
I don't know. Shoot arrows?
Okay.
Extra effect on impact.
It's explosive, I think.
See the shadows of the trees?
Hmm?
Do you see the shadows of the trees and the vegetation?
Yeah,
Really beautiful.
looks really cool. I was looking for water actually. I think we already saw that back.
Yeah, on the
A
right
little bit
side. If you turn right, yeah, over there. You see it on your map. Oh no! Yeah, yeah, that should be water.
I leveled up. Nice.
For the reflections.
Yes. I hear something. What am I hearing?
I don't know.
I don't really need any more stuff, do I?
Epic or mythical guns, always useful.
Oh.
There
Ooh.
you have some water.
Very nice.
So, yeah, you see the. I think it's ray tracing or not?
Yeah, I think so. Ah.
Yeah, it
looks
shows
like-
reflections
Yeah,
correctly.
it looks like it. It's always hard to tell.
Yeah, this is because we're used to all the faking stuff
Yes.
in the past, and they got better and better. So the real question is, can you win this game?
No.
Why not? It's only 16 left, so there are actually 15 left.
Do you want me to like hide and try and win?
No,
or-
no, 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 no.
I'm just
no.
looking for people,
We
to be
don't
honest.
hide to win. That's easy.
But I
You-
don't know how to build, so somebody's gonna own me
No, no, no,
with
no.
building at some point. I think.
Build is very simple. Kill the bottom stair or whatever he's building. If you take out the bottom, everything above it will fall.
Good luck out there.
Maybe leave them for later, these things, no?
No, because then I'll be dead.
Find a high spot. Yeah, high ground always wins. Or you have an advantage. This is not going to be... Okay, 13 left. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. You have high ground. You're nobody coming up from behind you.
Oh, you don't know that yet.
Well, there's a C. Maybe scan these buildings or check these buildings.
What is this car?
That's a reboot car. So
Oh.
if your teammate dies, you need to pick up his whatever it is.
But this is
I-
solos, right? Does it automatically launch me into solos or no?
This is solos. I would say. I hope
Oh,
for you.
Jesus, scary shit.
Oh, you can jump on the back. You can ride
Oh,
quite
really?
fast. Jump? Yeah. Oh no, jump.
Oh, it loves me too.
Yeah.
And I can still shoot from here?
Oh, with a shotgun, this is nice. You don't have a shotgun, right?
I think I might have dropped. I have an SMG, so
Okay.
I don't really need a shotgun, I don't think.
Yeah, most end game, I would say shotgun.
How do I jump off?
Fox, F,
Oh,
yeah.
E. Wait.
Oh, Echo. 10 left, Ralph.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Oh yeah,
for
this
it.
is a problem. This guy is most times giving away your location.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you don't have to worry. You're a skilled guy. No, 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 no. He stays with you. You cannot. Oh yeah, you can kill him. That's correct. But no need, no need, no need, no need.
Okay.
I think he also attacks enemies.
You think this is a really newbie server, right?
Well, doesn't matter. I mean,
Probably is.
you know enough FPS to.
How do I build? I haven't even checked out building yet.
Yeah, so Yeah.
Okay.
And some guys can really do this fast, so they first shoot, and before the other guy can shoot back, they already built something.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be solid. If you put it there and it's still finishing the build, you can already not shoot through it.
I want to. Okay, that's also fine.
The professionals, they can build a tower, like click, 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 move around with their.
Well, and in the higher level games, I always see people like building towers and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's how you spot people usually.
Circle,
very
you need to
easily.
move.
Hmm?
Circle, you need to move. Don't want to get damage from that. Don't jump down, probably your parachute is not working. This is not Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
Slide, Alt, I guess, or something, ZX.
I'm good. Car? No, I don't want to make too much noise. Can you just drive over people in Fortnite or no?
Yeah.
Does it really like down them really fast, like in Call of Duty?
No. They will probably get a little bit damage and fly in the air. That's it. Yeah, always check behind you indeed if somebody's coming up.
So people are gonna be inside this little city, I
For
think.
sure. Hey, only 5 left.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe
Where?
go to the.
I don't see these people.
Doesn't matter. Circle's getting smaller. Maybe can you hide behind the tree? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move with the circle.
Yeah, this is perfect.
And stay near the trees.
Yeah, so you know nobody's coming from outside of outside the storm.
Yes.
Yeah, search in this spot, maybe the best spot to find the end game. 3 left.
Oh, this is the high ground.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, but I don't think it's a good position.
There's a bunch of trees here to hide behind.
It depends how the next circle will be, but you don't know.
Oh, it can move.
Oh yeah, it can also move.
Oh,
yes.
I thought it was always getting smaller within itself.
It is, but in the after the last circle, it will start moving. But you already won by that time.
How does this work? How do... okay. Ah, I see people there.
You're like a pro, jumping to shoot.
Does this thing hurt like a lot? Or
Ralph, what are you playing? Intel or AMD?
Intel.
Okay. I see somebody, why is CPU temp so high? Oh, nice, with explosive.
Does it even explode?
I saw something. Nice! Ooh! Watch out, 3 left, so...
Yeah, that's 2 of them there. Those are fighting.
Yeah.
And the last guy is a hammer, so...
Oh, so they're all in that corner?
Yep.
Well, they have to move towards you?
So there's 3 left, so it's me and those 2, right?
Yeah. Oh, that... He was fast.
He doesn't know I'm here, I don't think.
It didn't look that way. He's probably above you?
Yeah. But where is the question?
See, circle.
Oh man.
Don't stand still.
No, I'm listening. He's on the roof, I think.
Camp. No, we don't need to camp. Was there one crossing? Yeah. Ooh,
Ah, he's a builder.
Yeah, you found the pro.
Here we go. Go on then.
He will, yeah. Ooh, nice. You need to move with the circle, watch out. Yeah, behind the billboard.
Isn't he the last guy?
No. 2 left.
2 left still?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, epic. 1 left. You can go there. He has some golden weapons.
I don't really care about that right now. I
Okay,
don't wanna
okay,
get
okay,
paid.
okay. Nobody there anymore, I would say. So watch your back. How do you say that? Loot box or drop box coming down. I would say nobody there.
He's gonna be in the circle now.
So probably he has lower ground.
I think he's gonna come out of the circle.
No, probably is drop incoming.
There he is.
Reload. Watch the hammer. Jump. Yeah. Ooh. Nice.
There we
nice.
go. Let's go.
Good. You
I
can
don't
now
know.
now do a toxic dance.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Press B.
B?
Oh, it's too late.
No, it's too late.
GG, Raf. Your first what is it?
game
Fortnite
ever.
game, and you won.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Nice.
GG. Those were really bad people though. They didn't even shoot back. Basically
Probably they
bot
put
game.
you together with all noobs.
Yeah.
At least you didn't, like with Call of Duty Warzone, you didn't disappoint any team members. It was solo.
Right. Oh, Warzone feels a lot harder than this.
So
but,
now you have a crown. That's why it's glowing. And if you now have another win, you have get a victory royale.
Mhm.
And then, yeah,
a lot of experience, or what happens?
you get those crowns, and you can probably can you show the B, all the dance moves. I think it's the B button. Oh yeah, there is also no. There is also one you can show your crowns, but you don't have any. So
Ah. Okay. Well, do we want to play another one, or what? Like, do we want to just end it here?
I will do another giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah. This is how many friends I have. I played it once, I think. New quests.
Maybe there's something people want to see. Next two winners. Matty 76 and Assem. Ooh, this is a difficult one. Assem Nairas.
Assem Nairas.
Assem Nairas. Yeah.
Assem Nairas. It's France.
Yeah.
So.
Congratulations, to both of
Congrats.
you. In the coming days, you will get a. Well, maybe next week. Don't know. We're busy. You will get a Steam voucher code, a Steam wallet voucher code, so you can redeem it. Ralph, anything else you want to talk about? Let's go back to the chat.
I think from my side we covered it all.
Okay.
Are we going to stream again before Christmas? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
one more time.
let's take the next week one. So next week, I already told you, Michiel and Ruud. So it will be a bit technical, but I think very interesting, especially in some regions like Europe with high energy pricing, but also with new architectures from NVIDIA, RTX 40, probably from AMD. We didn't test it yet, but also AMD Ryzen 13 Gen, they all are really power hungry, and Ruud is going to show you how, well, Ruud and Michiel, how you can basically, well, there are different scenarios. Either you can cut, for example, power consumption in half and still have like 80 to 75 performance, or you can cut a lot of power consumption and you still have like 90 to 95 to 97% performance left, which is really interesting.
We have a YouTube bot again that we need to ban.
A bot, yeah, I see it. Oh, I know this one. I checked it last time. So that's for next week. Week after, we're going to talk about Trident X2. And the week after, well, Ralph is already doing some Christmas, but the week after we're going to do our Christmas live stream. Then we're in January, and January will be some NDA topic. And that's, I think, what date is January? It's a Wednesday, so it's the 4th of January, some NDA topic. And then the 11th, probably our CES live stream. So hopefully we also have our OLED monitor.
I hope so.
Yeah,
That's going to be
arrange that.
exciting. I mean, I love OLED. I love monitors. I love
Yeah.
gaming. So
So thank you all for joining. Congrats to the prize winners. You get your prizes by email or on email in the coming days.
yes, and
I hope to see you next week.
I hope to see you next week. And if I don't see you if you don't see me anymore, Merry Christmas.
Well, you will be on the 21st, so you will be back
true. Yeah,
before Christmas.
We can wish you a Merry Christmas then.
Yeah, it's still a bit early, but you
Yeah.
look Christmas-ish.
It already feels like Christmas. Everybody has their Christmas trees out already.
True.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye guys.